I want a very quick thing you can do if you feel you need to make some changes in your life, or it's being forced upon you where you need to make changes in your life because of health issues or some kind of instability within yourself, is to write on a piece of paper and ask yourself this question: what am I doing in my life that is dumb? Some element of yourself, whether it's your conscience, your consciousness, your awareness, your intuition, some part of you will start to give you answers. It's interesting to watch, and start to write those things down. Maybe you smoke, maybe you do drugs, maybe you have a bit too much alcohol, maybe you waste a lot of time, maybe you procrastinate too much, maybe you work way too much, maybe you do things to avoid things in a relationship, so you're never actually around that person. Have a look at it, and it's not about judgment. None of this is about judgment at all. It's all about insight. This is a little tool that's linked to meditation, this one. So just find out what it is, and just sometimes shedding light on, okay, this is what I'm doing that's dumb. It starts to help you change it because it's bringing something that's subconscious into the conscious mind. You can be look at. Maybe you don't want to change it. Maybe you don't have tools to change it. Then you go search for someone who might be able to help you with that kind of adjustment that you need to make. But most of us know the things that aren't really that are grossly unhealthy for us. We generally know what they are. So when you ask these questions, you can start to go, okay, I probably need to look at my smoking if I want to be around long enough to see my grandkids. If I don't want to have the suffering that a lot of people do have with smoking, thinking they can cheat death and it won't happen to them. Working in a hospital for 15 weeks, some of the people that I was helping were in intensive care wards. Some of them were end-stage emphysema patients. You don't want to see that. Wow. People grasping for their last breath, or as if they're going to have their last breath any moment. One guy, he would definitely be gone by now. This was many years ago. He was from Narooma, and he was in Canberra Hospital on the highest oxygen he could have. Still, he had that much lung destruction. He wasn't able to fill his body with enough oxygen, so he's always gasping for breath. The body feels like it's going to suffocate all the time. He wanted to go back and just be at home, maybe to die, I think. And he would not have been able to survive the trip because of the altitude change. And he's like, wow, what a barrier his choices in his life gave him. And then he would say, tell everyone you know, don't smoke. So if this helps you at all, there's no judgment here. It's just about knowing what it is you're doing. What's the ramifications going to be? Why do you do it in particular? Any addiction is covering up something you don't want to look at. And usually it's something that seems quite painful, but it's worthwhile going into because it has massive insight for you. Okay, good luck.